Dear parents and students, in this video, like I said, we are going to talk about how to change our habits, our rituals, to become immensely successful and growth and just not change, deliberately develop ourselves. Now, you see, the first thing that you need to understand is that, there is a difference between losers and winners. There are a lot of differences, but then one of the critical differences is that winners do the things that they don't like, things that are related to their goals, and they don't like doing those things. Even though they don't like it, they still do it. They still do it. But then, when we talk about losers, when they don't like the things, even though those things are related to their goals, those activities are related to their goals, their habits, those rituals are related to their goals, because they don't like it, they don't do it. Because they love to do what makes them feel comfortable. Now, you see, if you want to change your life, if you want to take it to the next level, you got to understand what rituals are. If you want to take this journey from being ordinary to becoming a superhero, yes, Superman and Batman, these are fictitious characters. But then a human being, when he taps into his potential, he becomes a hero in his life, a superhero in his life for himself, for his family, the society, the community, or maybe the world at large. Now, so let's understand rituals here. Rituals, what does it mean? A series of actions performed according to a prescribed order. So a series of actions that you take, all right? And these are performed according to a prescribed order. Series of actions, that is to say, what do you do since the time you get up till the time you sleep? The time that you spend and the activities that you engage in during that period of time till you sleep and after you wake up. The actions that you take. Now, these actions are a series of actions, and you perform these actions in a prescribed order. Now, you must be wondering, who prescribes it to me? Prescribed here is something that has become automated, prescribed by your environment, prescribed by your parents, your sister, your brother, that's your siblings, teachers, your culture, everybody around you. Whatever they tell you, it is written inside your subconscious mind like a prescription, and you follow it. So these rituals produce a result in your life, and if you don't like the result that you're producing, you need to change these rituals. And these rituals are nothing else but hardened habits inside your head. So unless you change these habits, you cannot bring a change. So how do we change these habits, and what habits can we aim at for the next 3 months at least? 2021, once you start off. So firstly, you need to understand that one of the habits that students struggle is getting up early in the morning. So you see the difference between losers and winners. Winners don't like getting up in the morning. Trust me, they don't like it. It becomes boring after a certain time, but they know even if they don't like it, they have to get up, and they get up. And they get up. And they get up every single day, day after day, every single day, till it becomes ingrained, till it becomes a part of their ritual. So their old ritual is replaced by this new ritual. And then you've got to work on your food habits. You got to keep your body conditioned. You cannot just eat whatever you feel like, your junk food and all that, because that's going to affect your brain power and eventually your exam results. So how do you do this? By saying no to junk food every day. No. And yes to healthy food. And once you do that, you train your brain, and your brain changes, and healthy habits become a part of your ritual. For how long should you do that? I'm going to talk about it. What does science teach us? I'm going to talk about it. Hold on. And then the third thing that you need to develop is personal grooming. Personal grooming. You got to take care of yourself. You got to maintain your personal hygiene. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you should know that you're looking at a leader, a remarkable person who's going to bring in a lot of positive changes in this world. A person who's born to do great things. You should see that greatness. And a lot of students, what do they see? A lot of people, what do they see? They see a tired face. They see a shabby figure, wearing those torn clothes, not changing at all, not cleaning your clothes, not combing your hair properly, right? Not cutting your nails. These are small but subtle things. The body stinks. They don't take bath. Even if they take bath, they sweat a lot. They don't apply a perfume. They have this bad breath problem. They don't pop a mint. So personal grooming should be your priority. My father once taught this to me when I was just 10, 12 years old. He said, whenever you go out, make sure, it doesn't matter if you've got new clothes, your old clothes that you have, make sure you wash and press them properly before you wear them, and always polish your shoes. I follow this even now after decades. How has this added to my success? Yes, this has added to my success. In Hindi they say, इंसान की औकात पहचाननी है तो उसके जूतों की ओर देख लो. So work on your personal grooming every single day, day after day, and then get into the habit of being punctual. Decide today, I'm going to be punctual to my classes, to my office, wherever. You've got to be punctual. You cannot disrespect somebody's time. You say you're going to reach there at 5 o'clock, you've got to be there at 5 o'clock no matter what happens. No matter what happens. So when you do that, things change for you. People respect you. And then number 5, study the subjects that you don't like. Study the subjects that you weaken, especially when they're a part of your curriculum. You don't have a choice now. You keep studying those boring subjects. You keep studying those weak subjects. Day in and day out, till when your brain will get programmed and eventually you will start liking those subjects. Because winners do the things that they don't like. Do the things that they don't like because those things are related to their goals. Because they do the things that they don't like, they get the things that they want. It's as simple as that. And ordinary people, losers, they look at comfort. When they don't like something, they don't do it. They don't like the book, they don't study that book. And finally, number 6, 2021 and all the years after that, learn to honor your word. Your word should be the word of a warrior. You say something, you've got to honor it. Our culture teaches this. Pran jai par vachan na jai. That is how you need to be, man. You promise something to your parents, right? You give a word, you keep a word. And I'm talking about positive things. You give a word to your friend that, bro, from Monday I'll start smoking, bro, not now. Now that doesn't mean to say that, I've given my word and I saw that video, the word of a warrior, so give me the cigarette. No. I'm talking about positive things here. So when you start waking up early in the morning, when you get into the habit, because you see, there was a study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, and that study teaches us that for a human being to bring in a new habit, to make a new habit a ritual, it takes at an average 66 days to do that. If you do this for 66 days, getting up every single day, every morning, initially you may require an alarm clock, but then eventually you will not need an alarm clock because your dreams will wake you up. Your family will wake you up. The fire in your belly will wake you up. And your food habits will change, or rather, you will upgrade your food habits. Everything changes. You become punctual. It becomes an automated system. Then, once it becomes automated, it becomes smooth. But initially, there's going to be a lot of resistance. 66 days. That is why development is deliberate. Go ahead, develop yourself. Like, share, subscribe, and be a part of my masterclass. You will absolutely fall in love. Also follow me on Insta. I will see you in another video. See ya.